All right, so let's get into it. Do you want to kick things off since you do the research? All right, so today we have Ifaz Bhai here, fellow cavalry teammate, and I've known him for quite a few years now. First met him in Somerville Oval, bowling rungans. That we didn't understand why I kept bowling rungans. Still don't understand why he's playing.
I mean, those youngsters obviously, compared to Australia's underage system, I think, which is a pretty good topic. Australia's underage system, I wouldn't say is very good because they don't get to really play that many games. And as personally, I've sort of been through that path there. I haven't gotten there myself, but it's very rigid, and they pick like a young batch at the age of like a pretty young age, and they stick with that batch. They don't really look outside that bubble. I look at Bangladesh's under-19 age system, and it seemed to be working really good. And I remember a stat coming out that this is just before the under-19 recent World Cup, which Bangladesh won, is that I think Bangladesh and India played the most games like of any other team. They played like 35 in a 2-year period, and Australia was like 15. And look at the two teams in the final, Bangladesh and India. I think
Yeah, no,
that's a pretty good
and I
stat.
think that's a really good point, Naba, because especially when yes, it's an under-19 tournament, but all these players, Virat Kohli, and you name
Yeah,
anyone,
Kane
Steve
Williamson.
Smith, everyone has come through that system, and the fact that Bangladesh actually won an under-19 World Cup shows that they have depth in their pipeline, and when these boys, they've been groomed up differently. When you win a major tournament, the whole aura changes in your character.
Yeah.
And you see Soriful, you see Shamim. They are coming through the ranks, and there are a few more promising players in the pipeline who are yet to come, and they're just waiting for an opportunity. And I think these guys are I think the world cricket will be watching out for these guys in the next few years to come, and they will make massive inroads for Bangladesh and make an impact in world cricket. And kudos to the concerned cricket board for actually nurturing these people. And I hope in previous many cases it has happened that a lot of talents got wasted. And I think the prime example has been Mohammad Ashraful in our case, and even mismanagement of Mashrafi Murtaza during his younger days, where he was playing while injured, where now you can have a small niggle and you'll be rested the next game. I think all these things have gradually changed in Bangladesh cricket, and we need to be more professional on these aspects. But I think largely, we've done a great job, building all these 15 to 16 men who we can look up to in the future. Yes, like these fantastic five, as they call in Bangladesh, like Mashrafi, Riyad, Tamim, Mushfiq, and Shakib. Once these guys leave a void, maybe we'll start to see these players come up and take those positions, and also play equally well at home. And I think when you start winning at home, the day where you start winning overseas with big teams is not too far.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
I think Bangladesh has really like reaped the rewards of streamlining their players from 19s into the senior team. I mean, look, already Shariful's playing, Shamim's playing, but then you look at, in contrast, look at Australia's under 19s, and none of those players even like, are not even all playing state cricket at the moment. So
Yep.
comparing, I think it's in a good place right now.
Yeah, and I think, like you pointed out, that the system is really rigid, like Australian system. You have to tick all the boxes to get into that special camp, and
Yeah,
I think we don't have that luxury as yet in Bangladesh cricket, where we can be strict. But we do have BKSP, which is a brilliant institution in Bangladesh, who has built up the likes of Mushfiq from there. So, and we've got really good coaches there, the likes of Salahuddin, Nazmul Abidin Fahim, who have done brilliant job, building up these youngsters. And you can still see that these players look up to them as a fatherly figure whenever they're
yeah,
struggling in international cricket. And you saw Shakib call Salahuddin to his IPL nets back in the 20 before the 2019 World Cup, and you saw the change in him. And it's
yeah,
so much like a mental game. At one stage, I don't think the coaches can make a big difference to your game, except for making you stronger mentally. And I think that's the most
yeah.
important thing in cricket, and especially at this level. So all in all, I think before all these big players leave Bangladesh, I think if they can make the rest, the youngsters, mentally strong, I think they'll go a long way.